And start.
Take one. Glowing Up Latina.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Glowing Up Latina.
Yay! I'm so excited.
I'm your host, Christina, and I'm here with my very lovely co-hosts, Liana and Amanda.
Hi.
We're very excited to finally be here. It has been very long
Oh my God.
road. There have been COVID, blizzards.
Yeah, everything has been getting in our way to start
if
this
anything
podcast.
happens so that,
But here we are, and I think we're all very excited.
Yes, we're really excited.
Yes.
We really can't wait. It's crazy how much planning goes into this, and like when you finally see it working and coming together, it's such a great feeling of achievement and
there you
like
go. Exactly. Yes, we've been hard at work doing all of this, but it feels so real now that we're here recording, we're going live. So I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes. So yes, super excited. Muy excited. So what do you say, comadres? We should all introduce ourselves to the audience. Let them know a little bit, our background, especially our background, because every time we recorded, we would forget about to say where we're from and where our families are from. So yes. So what do you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get started. So on today's show, what we're going to be doing is you're going to get to know us a little bit individually, who we are. You'll get to know us together, how we met, all of that fun stuff. And then what we're going to do is talk about how we got here today. That long road that we were talking about earlier, we're going to describe it a little bit in detail for you guys. But who wants to go? Who wants to introduce themselves first?
I will go first. Hey, y'all. My name is Amanda. I was born here. Well, I shouldn't say here because we're in Queens right now. But
listen, Queens is it. Queens is where it's at.
Queens is my second home, but I'll get into the why. Born in Brooklyn, raised there. I grew up as a single child, but I do have a half brother and a stepbrother. Big, huge ass family, but that's like any Latina family anyway that you find. So, I am engaged to my guy, my fiance of it'll be 14 years this November 2022. So yes, super excited. Oh my God, like future senora wives. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, by the time y'all's anniversary comes around, y'all have been married for a whole month, almost 2 months at that point.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm Mexican American, first generation Mexican American, I should say also. I am the first in my family to earn a master's degree. My degree is healthcare administration, and I work for one of New York's biggest healthcare institutions. So I'm excited for that. I just recently started, so it's been a long road to get there, but I did it. Did it with ganas. So yes. Super excited for that. Let's see.
As a reward, you get to see Bad Bunny in March.
Guys, you have no idea how excited I can't explain it. I know I'm gonna cry when we go. And
Are you gonna cry now?
You just came out with the other concert, and
I know.
I thought I was gonna make it for that, but
those tickets are
Crazy.
that was
expensive.
super expensivo. So I was not trying to, not this time around. But yes, so muy emocionada, I should say, that I get to start this podcast with my favorite people, my comadres, and I'm really big into astrology, like Cancer, Virgo, all those signs. And I see that like my closest friend is a Virgo, and Christina's a Virgo, and then Liana's an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, for those of you who know. So like Virgos and Aquarians get along so well together. So this right here is just the perfect collaboration. So yeah, so you would say, right? You're my fellow Aquarian.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a bit biased, but I think that Aquarians are the best sign. Just kidding, I love you so much.
My mom is an Aquarius, so I can't.
Is she really?
Yeah, she is.
Aw, well, happy birthday to your mom. I probably have
Yes.
said that already by the time this episode goes out. So I am Liana. Hi. I'm a first-generation Dominican American. I was born and raised in New York, but my family moved around a lot. There was a point where we moved to PA for a while, and that was the worst experience of my life. But we'll go into that later. Don't need to bring down the vibe now. I'm the oldest of 3, and I am also the only girl. In my dad's side of the family, I'm like the youngest prima hermana, so because my dad is one of 13.
Oh, wow.
So all of his siblings already had kids, and then it's me and my other cousin who are like the youngest in the line of like first cousins.
Gotcha.
And then, wow, I blanked out. I'm married to my best friend. I've known him. Thank you.
Just know that tech support right now is having a hell of a laugh behind these cameras. So yeah.
We love them.
Tech support includes Amanda's fiance and
Leona's husband.
Wow, okay. So my dad is one of 13, and then me and my cousin, we're like the last line of like first cousins. And I'm also married to my best friend. We met in college. We are gonna make 3 years at the end of March. So that's really fun and exciting. I'm really happy. I also love The Sims. I love doing my own nails. And I have my master's degree in publishing, and I've been working in trade marketing for a publishing house for the past 5 years. And then I also had my undergrad in English, which is where I met Christina.
Yes, that is. I met actually Amanda and Liana in college, but Amanda and I went to different colleges. I'm actually from Texas, though. Also, I'm Christina. Nice to meet you. I grew up in Texas all 18 years, and then I moved to New York for college. I have my mom, who I love very much, and my brothers, who get on my nerves, but I also love so very much. I'm the oldest of 3, actually. I am a 3rd-generation Mexican, actually. And my mom has her master's degree, so she was the first one in our family to get a master's degree. I actually graduated from law school. I am the first lawyer in our family.
Woo!
That was a journey.
You did it.
Yes, very happy. So I came up here in September 2012 for college, or like end of August 2012 maybe. Met you guys. We kind of ran in different circles. I'm really good friends and roommates with another friend in our friend group. His name is Thomas. He has his own podcast. Shout out to Something with the Mets. I'll figure it out later. We're like best friends. So we did that. I got my bachelor's in sociology and criminal justice. And then after college, after we graduated, I kind of just hung out for 2 years. I didn't really do it. I worked as a nanny all through college and those 2 years and like most of law school. But I guess what do they call a self-discovery journey? There you go. That's what I went on. It was fun. I had a fun time. My mother really wanted me to do something though. She was self-discovery. You don't do that.
What is that?
Are you working or are you not working? But yeah, then I went to law school. Halfway through, actually, is when the pandemic hit. And I was back living in Texas with my mom for a little bit, just to be home with my family. It was a hard time for everybody. And then came back, took the bar, passed the bar.
Woo!
Now I'm working on admission, and I work in on an in-house counsel team for an insurance company. I'm learning a lot, so that's a great time. But yeah, I was very lucky to have made friends in Amanda and Liana when I did, because the transition from here to Texas, or from Texas to New York, definitely wasn't easy. Making friends with Thomas was great. We love Thomas. And then making friends with Amanda and Liana, forming our little group. That was actually post-college,
yes.
right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. Post-college, yeah.
We've always, like Christina was saying, we've gone to like the same parties. We know the same people, so we were always in each other's like radar.
Yeah.
But we've never like actually been friends.
Like
we, you know what I mean?
We're friends now. Let me.
Yeah.
Why are we starting this podcast?
Yeah, right. But I don't think we would run into each other at those parties, but nothing like would grab us to like make conversation basically at those parties. I mean, it wasn't until I guess it was like when Liana got engaged.
Yes, I think I want to say like individually we became like separately before we became a group.
Yes.
Because I know for Amanda and I, that moment happened about a year before you got married, I think.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because we were at a mutual friend's birthday party. And Amanda and I, our vibes were like 100.
We were like reading each other because the place that we were at, DJ was like playing all the jams and it was like a place where it's a what's it called?
Shuffleboard.
It's a shuffleboard.
It's at that shuffleboard place in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, right?
Okay.
And they have like a whole bunch of board games and stuff. So everybody was into their board games, and I was just like, okay, this is nice, but like I'm here to drink and like I'm here to vibe. And Christina came in. She knew what the vibes were, so we drank and we danced the entire time.
And it was great. We had a great time. I have the picture that like solidifies. That was the night that we became friends. And then for Liana and I, it was like a little bit before your wedding. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Also at a party, we do other things. I play The Sims as well, so like, I do other things. But also at a party, and I don't know, we were just having like a really good time for a birthday.
Yeah.
And also for a birthday. And we were just catching up. We hadn't seen each other a lot since we graduated college. And also have the picture to solidify that night that we became friends. The monumental moments. We know them before they happen. And then you and Norin got engaged. Yes. And that really was the catalyst for us becoming a group of friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the first time I actually met Amanda, if I remember correctly, was at a family party. It was a Halloween party.
It had to be in the same house that we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the theme was. I can't remember if it was a birthday or a Halloween party, but the point is that it was at the same house that we were known to be going to those parties.
Yeah. But I always thought that Amanda was mean. I was like, this girl, she's mean. She's not gonna like me. She hates everybody. And then we started talking. She came up to me. She was like, oh my God, I heard you got engaged. Congratulations. That's so exciting. I was like, oh, she's not bad at all.
I mean, I love love. I love love. So I was super excited for her and her engagement because I overheard at a previous house party that she was there with her now husband, her then fiance, yes. And they were telling everybody, we got engaged, and I was like, oh, that's so nice. But I'm listening, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. And so then when I saw her again, I congratulated her, and we met each other a third time around, and that was Thomas's birthday.
Yes.
And we got more into talking about the wedding.
Yeah.
And
then I invited you that same night. I was like, oh, by the way, you're coming to my wedding.
It wasn't like I really believed it when I got the invitation in the mail, and I was like, and you were asking for the home addresses. So so I got my address. My invitation in the mail. I was just like, oh my God, she was really she was for real.
Why would I lie about that?
I mean, again, it was just. I was taken aback. I didn't realize it was going to really happen, but it did. And now,
thank God for that.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say your wedding was also the catalyst for our big group chat. No, that's how we ended up with the chat with
everyone.
I think there's
all of our
10 of us in there, and we all met during our college years or went to college. I think most of us went to college. I think it's really just you and Constantine.
It was just Constantine and I just got thrown in there, but it was a good throw, so we're good. Yeah, because the rest of you guys went to college together, but we were the only two that didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to college out here in Queens. It took me forever to get my bachelor's degree in health and human services, I'm going to say. But yeah, it took me forever. That's why I say Queens is my second home, because I went to York College. Hey.
Did you really?
Cardinals, yeah. I went, yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
I don't know
that.
where that is.
That's like Jamaica. Like
I thought you
wow.
went to St. John's.
Well, yes, and then I finished my bachelor's at St. John's. So that's what I'm saying. Queens is kind of like my second home. So yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
I love it here.
it is nice. I would move out here. I would, but
It's so weird to me how people like that come into New York. They're always just like, oh, I can never move to Queens. I can only stay in Brooklyn or
go to
like
Brooklyn.
Manhattan. I'm just like, Queens is fucking amazing.
I
Like, what is wrong with Queens?
I do like Queens.
It's
I would
far.
Okay, that too is far.
But there's everything here. Everything that's in Brooklyn is here.
super-
Not well.
But it's so far. Like, I was thinking of taking the train here last night, and I was like, an hour and 15 minutes? No, I will not do that.
I thought about it too, because I thought about it. I was like, maybe we can take the train, and then I was just like, maybe not. Do I want to spend that much time on the train today?
There and back. That's 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
that was 2.5 hours. I did it. I mean, I did that. That's how my train ride was. Like going to school, New York.
Oh
I
my
used
God.
to,
Yeah.
an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, because York College, only the E.
The E and the J run there,
Yeah.
but I only have access to the E through transfers.
Okay.
So like, yeah,
Got it.
guys, yeah.
Come to Queens. We love it
Yeah.
here. Well, I love it here.
It's nice. It's not bad.
To be fair, I will take the train to Mets games, but the return on that is that I'm at a baseball game.
and the food at the at
City Field.
City Field. Oh my God, I love the food.
Great. Yeah, so our journey to friendship, I guess it was a little longer than what you would think, but honestly, great things take time.
Yes.
Look at what's coming out of this great thing.
So I've always wanted to start I always wanted to start a podcast, but I never knew like where to start, how to get started, what I would talk about, because to be frank, I don't think I'm that interesting, but like with other people, I think I am. I think I could be. And then Christina texted us out of the blue and was just kind of like, you were in the middle of bar prep, weren't you?
Yeah. She was.
Yes, I was.
So she texted us. She was like, hey, so I kind of want to start a podcast. Would you guys be down? And I never said yes so fast. I think it was like 30 seconds after she said that, I was like, yes, absolutely, let's do this.
I literally thought about sending that text all day. I mean, like, I was studying for the bar, yes. But also in the back of my mind, I was like, should I send this text or should I not? Because I was like, oh, maybe they won't. Maybe they're not into it. Because I always wanted to start a podcast. I'm very into pop culture. Like, it's borderline an issue, I will say. But I'm just like very into it. And I always talk about it with one of my friends that I was in law school with. And I was like, maybe I should ask him if he wants to start a pop culture podcast. But then, pop culture is like very like up and down. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to like pay attention or be in it. Mm-hmm. Especially like, I don't want to pay attention to the news. I don't want to pay attention to anything except like maybe The Sims a little bit.
Right.
And that's it. So I was like, I also listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of lifestyle podcasts, and I actually couldn't really find anything similar to ours that resonated with me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I saw a hole in, I guess, the market. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I think my friends and I think we could create something like this. We're all educated women who from different backgrounds,
Exactly.
Hispanic women and Latinx. I think we could provide something that people want to hear. And here we are, glowing up Latina.
Yes. I don't think I'm creative, but if I have the help of other people who get me, they can bring out creativity in me. So when Christina told us, I was like, wow, this is it. Like, this is my time to like tell my story. And these ladies also kind of like, there are a lot of commonalities in the way we were raised, and we kind of have the same narrative, same goals, and we, I think we support each other and in what we want to achieve. So I decided, like, yes, I need to take this opportunity and share it with like my favorite people, my comadres. So and I was like, I'm sure there have to be like other like Latinas, Latinx individuals who have the same story as us, who want to share that. And I was like, yeah, I'm on board with this. Also, I want to say I wanted to do a YouTube channel with my fiance, but I wanted to do mukbangs. And for those of you YouTubers, I'm sure you guys know what mukbangs are, but that's because I'm a foodie. Like, I just love food. Like, sweets is not my thing. That's my fiance's thing, but I love food, and I had no like problem with laying out a whole damn assortment of foods, and I can eat that in front of the camera. But he was like, no. So he took away my dream in doing that. So then and then we also like created a TikTok account, and we were supposed to make videos together, and that didn't happen either. So
he's just not about it. He is not about it.
He is over there he wants to yell.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe after all this and sharing this with my comadres, maybe I'll share something with my fiance and start a TikTok. But stay tuned for that.
Constantine's like, now that you publicly shamed me, woman, it's fine.
But yes, but I love what we have. I love what we share, in our friendship, and we continue to glow up together, glowing up Latina. So yeah.
I actually didn't realize that I have been watching mukbangs. I didn't know that's what they were called. Okay, because I told you I watched the Try Guys, and then one of the guys on the Try Guys, Keith, he does this series like where he eats everything off of like a restaurant menu. So like he's done like Whataburger, he's done Olive Garden, like, and he's eaten like everything off the menu.
Like clean plate or just
no,
he
takes like a bite.
Okay. I was like, wow.
He's trying.
He takes a bite.
Gotcha.
But yeah, after you explained what they were, I was like, oh, that's totally what those videos are, and I did not realize
that's
it.
crazy.
For a lot of people, it's like the sound.
ASMR?
I don't like, an ASMR thing. Like, I don't like hearing people like chew their food and munch on their food.
Not about it.
Mm-hmm. No, but it's mostly the food for me, because I'm like, oh, that looks good and that looks yummy and I want to try that. Like, that's what it is. Guys, I'm not a weirdo. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, yeah, and I know that like Liana and I, we both write and do other things that like are creative. I know for me personally, I have always wanted to be like more creative. I just wasn't entirely sure how to express that, or like what outlet to like plug that into. Yeah. So this seems like the perfect opportunity to do something creative and fun with my friends. Is also a great way to make sure that like we check in with each other.
That's right.
And we know what's going on, because as adults it gets very hard to like, hey, what's going on in your life, and all that kind of stuff. So it's been fun so far. We've had a great time, I think.
Yeah. The journey to making this podcast has been a wild one. We started last October 2021.
Yeah.
And it was like meetings, figuring out tech, figuring out like what kind of content we wanted to bring to our audience, to you guys.
Yeah.
And like our main goal is to really create a community where it's like a safe community where we can talk about taboo topics in the Latino, Hispanic culture.
Community.
Yeah.
Culture community, yeah.
So that's like our main goal. We want you guys to feel comfortable to send us an email, to send us a DM, or anything else where you guys want to where if you want us to talk about anything, like anything,
we would bring that here. We would bring out
that.
that content here for you in this safe area.
Yeah.
This safe place.
It's a safe space.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yes.
We're here for you.
We are in no place to judge anybody
Exactly.
or anything. So we want to talk about those hard topics, things that, as you guys know, I've been very into Encanto lately.
Yes.
Love it. I cannot stop talking about it. But I also feel like it's been a very good opportunity for the Latinx community, Hispanic community, to like check in with themselves and kind of like their family, generational trauma, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's similar to what we want to do here. There will be a lot less singing. I personally cannot sing. I don't know about you.
I will be singing for sure.
I can't sing.
I will be singing for sure.
I've been told
at random times.
Yeah, I've been told I don't have a singing voice.
Oh,
you
no.
know, I've led, like I've gone my whole entire life, but like leading myself on that I do, but I don't. So, yeah.
I have made no illusion. I cannot sing. I do sing. I cannot sing. So yeah, that's really what we hope to bring you guys. And we hope to have a lot of fun while doing it, and that you guys have so much fun listening to us, and that y'all keep listening to us, and that we get a large listenership so that we can keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the goal, mijas. We are here for you. So yeah.
And with that, I think we made it through episode 1, you guys. I think we did it. Yay!
Oh my
What
God.
is it? Oh, we used to do like a round of applause.
Oh, that's so cute.
Wow. I'm very excited. I feel so happy right now.
Yay, that's good.
Again, when we say that it's been a long road, we've recorded some of this before as just
Like a tester.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done testers.
And wow, the testers are harder, but this
This
feels
one a lot smoother.
This feels real.
yeah.
And I like that. And I'm
Yes.
excited for everything that this is gonna bring us. We're in this, man.
Yeah.
And we're fucking legit, just letting you know.
But we do have some people to thank for helping us get here. Obviously, our tech support who has stuck with us through this day. Round of applause. And then we have a couple of other people that we need to say a quick thank you to. First off, to our photographer, Clyde, who you can find on Instagram at Clyde's Camera. Also, we have 2 graphic designers that we use, wonderful graphic designers if you need them. They do commissioned pieces. First off, Stephanie, who you can find on Instagram at lose_designs. And then Bella, who you can find on Instagram as well at BT_portraits_crafts. All of these people are great. Obviously, we use them. So please reach out, use them for whatever you need. And then lastly, we have our lovely friends and family who provided us feedback, gave us ideas on what we could do to be our best for you guys. We are so eternally grateful. Thank you all so much. And thank you lastly to you for making it through this episode with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You guys get a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yay!
So now that this episode is live, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna spread the word, because without you guys, we would not be here. And then you're gonna share our episodes on all your social platforms, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Leave us a glowing review on Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star on Spotify, maybe, please. And don't forget to listen to us every Wednesdays, wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Yes, and then mijas, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and follow us also on Instagram at Glowing Up Latina. Check out our website, glowinguplatina.com, and then you can leave us feedback or even send us emails on content for you and let's go back there a little bit. You can email us for some content. Maybe you guys want to do a Q&A, so that way you guys can get to know us better. And you can send that at glowinguplatina@gmail.com. And we just can't wait to hear from you guys. We appreciate you. You guys are we need you.
What a lovely family we'll become if you follow us, listen to us every week. Tag us in anything you post, we'll reshare it. Until then, until next Wednesday, keep glowing, mija.
Bye. That's a wrap, y'all.